Whoa! You're listening to Truth in the Afternoon. I'm your host, Dr. Ken Harris. 833-212-1017 is the number. So here's the deal. So what? I can't hear you. What? Huh? I can't hear you. What? So do I got to get on that other guy to get him in and say, dude? Okay. All right. I'll beat him up when he come back. I'll beat him up. I'm going to cry. You're listening to Truth in the Afternoon. I'm your host, Dr. Ken Harris. 833-212-1017 is the number. So, the title was Rabbits and Elephants. So, I've been thinking, oh, shocking. What's so funny? Just the title of it just kind of threw you for, okay. So, I've been doing some thinking. By the way, I had some things I had to get done yesterday, and I wasn't listening. But clearly, it was a show because people kept texting me saying, "Great show." To which my reply was, "What show?" So I hope it was great, right? Hang on a second. I got to get all this stuff done. Otherwise, it'll never get done. And then I'll be driving myself crazy trying to figure out how to get it done. And, spending time sitting around doing stuff. First days back are tough. It's like it's my Monday. And so I'm automatically like dragging, right? And then I heard somebody pop in somebody's mind, "You're always dragging." But I digress. But what I have been thinking about is we're almost in September. We're in the last trimester of the month. And the question I have for you, besides having a microphone that works, is what are you doing in the coming months to shore up your financial stability? Right? I mean, and what is the city doing to prepare its residents for this 2% tax that's about to drop on top of the inflation rate, which actually came down to 19%? We now have. People keep telling me I keep blaming the city, but it's not that I'm blaming the city. I'm saying we need resources. There's so many things we talk about teaching kids in school. Yet how many adults really understand and need to understand that if you're middle class, not lower class or poor, if you're making $75,000 a year total in your household, it's about to get stupid. I saw gas today, premium, at $4.95. Every step of gas had a 4 in it. How do you do that? How do you afford it when my dollar is now worth 79 cents? What do I do? Well, I have a few suggestions for city leadership, and I'll be glad to assist you in understanding them. I got some suggestions. Shocking, I know. Number one, give free personal budget templates out to anybody that asks. Your personal budget, this is how you need to do it, right? Send them out. Have them available online. Drop them off at every house. A copy they can use, right? Number two, offer free classes on budgeting to anybody that wants it. We have enough organizations, Erie Insurance, Northwestern Mutual Insurance, Rockwell, Johnson Controls, SC Johnson, Brady, on and on and on and on. PNC Bank, Associated Bank, everybody. American Family Insurance, most definitely, one of our founding partners. Make what you have on budgeting, anything that gives you financial security available for free. Chip in, jump in. Number three, everybody who takes a budgeting class has to leave with a budget for their household, right? I would even go so far as to say, give them a stipend. If you're a city of Milwaukee resident, whether you make $10 million or $2,000, this class is free for you. Where you can come in and get a budget so that you can figure out where you need to cut. Now, me being middle class, I started cutting my TV, right? Because I've got like about 7 or 8 streaming services, right? And I'm like, you know what? I could probably save myself a couple of $100 a month just by cutting back. Now, I need Hulu because it's got local stations. And then I've got Netflix, and I already have Prime Video. So Prime, right? I've gone in Prime and all those little subscriptions. You go, well, I'll watch that for, and then you just forget about it, and you're still paying $4.99, $6.99 a month, $7.99 a month, right? I canceled all that. Paramount Plus, Acorn, BritBox. I'm missing something. BET Plus, Apple TV Plus. Canceled all of it. I'm done. Right? Some of it's prepaid, so it's easy. I just went in and said, do not renew, right? And I'm done. You got to start cutting. I don't watch that much TV anyway. Now, I'm not cutting my Sirius XM. I get it in all my cars and all my phones and apps and all that. I'm not cutting that. So if there's anything I'm giving myself, right? That's how you can budget. Know the things that you want, the things that you need, right? And start doing those things. Then, number 4, I'm asking the utilities. We Energies, the water department, cell phone, all that. Render an 18-month moratorium on price increases. Hold the line. Let people restart. Let people revamp and get their budgets in place. Number 5, make meaningful assistance available to those residents who actually need it. Not the ones that are living off the fat and just kind of taking it because it's there. You know, like the people that the kids that have like 6 backpacks because every time there's a free backpack giveaway, they go to it, and their mother and father have, like, you know, mom or dad is a CPA and the other one is an executive, but yet they go to the free place to get a backpack. No. Number 6, recognize that what you're offering as it relates to services is not going to fulfill many of the goals. 262-595 already said on the talk and text line that there are no resources that work for Milwaukee. Now, that's not true. Milwaukee has some good, phenomenal resources. What we need to do is start using them in a way that's meaningful for the people. That means some people that don't need it need to get off using those city resources, right? And then number 7, recognize it really does require a handout and a hand up. We keep hearing Republicans say this ridiculous, instead of a handout, give them a hand up. Well, the handout is what gives them the step up in order to make it. What you have to do is actually reach your hand out when you say it. You can't just say it and then not do anything behind it. But right now, some resources are lacking. And in the city, I applaud and appreciate every single thing that this city does. It works hard. The people that work there work hard. And the city can help you. And they are helping you. And they're doing phenomenal things. Mainly for those that are in poverty and the poor. But that's about to change. And when it does, some of those resources, they're not going to cut it. What do I mean? It's like serving rabbit food to an elephant and asking if it's full.
And that is Dr. Ken's Truth on the new 1017 The Truth.
This is 1017 The Truth's Melanie Ricks, and I am Milwaukee. I love Milwaukee so much. I love how rich this city is in history, and I love how rich we are in the moment. I think that every day there's something new that our city accomplishes, but it's important that we keep remembering that it takes a village to be great, and I know that we can be great as long as we all stick together. So why not stick together and join the home of Milwaukee's realest conversations, where you can speak your truth. We are the new 1017 The Truth, Milwaukee Black Talk.
When you choose Ascension Wisconsin for your family's care needs, you'll get the right care at the right place at the right time, and you'll get an entire team ready to care for your family. Family medicine doctors care for the whole family, and Ascension Wisconsin will help make sure your family is up to date on screenings and yearly wellness checks. Ascension also cares for you when you are sick and helps manage ongoing chronic conditions. If you don't have a primary care doctor, go to getascensionwisconsincare.com to find one today.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance. No matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto coverage at the right price. You'll also save up to 23% when you bundle auto with home. American Family Insurance. Get a quote, find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com so don't have discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At We Energies, we're committed to building a bright, sustainable energy future. We're investing in clean energy projects like solar, wind, and battery storage. As a leader in the decarbonization effort, our goal is to achieve net zero carbon emissions from our generation fleet by 2050. It's part of our plan to provide the affordable, reliable, and clean energy you depend on. Learn more at weenergies.com.
We Energies. People you can trust, energy you can depend on. This message was paid for by the stockholders of WEC Energy Group.
Truth Nation, it's your boy Tory Lowe, and I know how much you love listening to me bring all the smoke each and every day from 1 to 4. But now, not only can you hear me bring all the smoke, you can watch me bring all the smoke because the award-winning 1017 The Truth is streaming live. Watch all your favorite shows live.
Yeah, Truth Nation, you heard Tory Lowe, right? We are streaming all of our shows live every day. To watch the best radio station with the best on-air hosts in Milwaukee, you have to go to 1017thetruth.com and click the Watch Live link. From there, you'll be able to stream us on YouTube and Twitter and get an inside look on all the fun, like watching me from noon to 1 as I do my daily fire freestyle live. Now, you know your girl got the bars, right, Benjamin?
Really? Yeah, Mel, you got them bars, and the truth is must-see TV. So make sure y'all tap in to see my boy Tory Lowe and my girl Melanie Ricks to do their thing live every day by streaming 101.7 The Truth on YouTube and Twitter. We live, baby.
The Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
You're listening to Truth in the Afternoon. I'm your host, Dr. Ken Harris. 833-212-1017 is the number. I know we got a few more days going, but August is still Black Business Month. The award-winning 1017 The Truth teamed up with Associated Bank to celebrate the excellence of Black-owned businesses in our community. Together, we're committed to uplifting local organizations and supporting Black business. That's why Carrie Doney will be spotlighting and has spotlighted 4 Black businesses in Milwaukee and telling the story of their success. Be sure, follow us, 1017 The Truth, on social media and YouTube so you can watch these incredible stories of these incredible Black-owned businesses. Truth Nation, we encourage you to buy Black, not just all month, but all year, all life long. Whatever your financial needs are, Associated Bank can help. Member FDIC. Got to get my... that song was probably out before you was born. I tell everybody that. I don't know. 833-212-1017 is the number. KP said, why you cutting your Acorn account? Because I need to save money. Taxes, you know, I got taxes to pay. I got all this stuff. I'm retired. So I got to start cutting back and budgeting like everybody else. You budget for things that are coming in the future. This economy hasn't hit fully yet. Like if you look downtown, there are a lot of places that are not going to refill those office buildings. And when those office buildings, you ready? When those office buildings don't have people, they're going to start what? Defaulting on their rent. Thus, the owner will default on their taxes. Thus, the city will struggle. That's everywhere all over the country. We're not immune. From Milwaukee to Memphis, which means what? At some point, it's going to get significantly tighter. He said Acorn is a savings app. I didn't say Acorns. I said Acorn, the streaming app from Great Britain. Acorn, not Acorns, Acorn. That's on you, not me. Acorn and BritBox are from Great Britain. They show British, European, and Canadian TV. So come on. I know I'm older than you, but I shouldn't know everything. Come on. My everything is pretty narrow. I know everything in that thimble, right? So yeah, Acorn is not a savings app. Acorn is a British streaming service. That's like $7.99. He said, my fault. No worries. I get you. I got it. But at some point, I gotta start cutting stuff. And if I had an Acorns app, I would cut it too, because it will just keep tempting me to invest. Oh, but look, that stock is only like $25. You should get. Nah. Yeah. But that's just me. 833-212-1017 is the number. You know, when I was gone, did anybody talk about the Jacksonville shootings? Did anybody talk about the fact that we got some? So don't ever say, because I know last Thursday on my social media, I put out a post and I asked whether or not racism will ever be, will racism always exist in America? And of course, y'all didn't let me down. In fact, some of your answers, you sent me direct message were rather pointed, but I got it. It ain't going nowhere. And now we know for sure that it's not going anywhere. Now we know for sure that when I asked on 620 WTMJ, 88% said no. And unfortunately, I agree. It's not going anywhere. And it's unfortunate because we have an opportunity to make some corrections and do some things that can revolutionize culture, can bring about change that we've never seen before, and yet here we are. White man carrying a mask, wearing a mask, fired a weapon, emblazoned with a swastika, and killed 3 people. People, we need to stop blaming the gun. It was a racist white person who did it. Posted racist rants and writings, and then killed himself. And then everybody blew up about it, and everybody talked about it, and then poof, nothing. We didn't hear anything. Stopped that at HBCU, but I guess security showed up and changed his mind. Angela Michelle Carr, 52. AJ Laguerre, 19. Gerald Gallion, 29. So how do we stop this? Because if you get rid of every single gun in America, only the people who own guns illegally will have them and use them. That's not going to stop them from using it. And what do you do when the person kills people and then kills themselves? How do you stop that? How do you bring about change when the culprit killed themselves? Well, what I think is that when things like that happen, you ready? You know what they always tell the Black community in Milwaukee? Take care of your neighborhood. Hey, white people, take care of your neighborhood. I don't see you up screaming and complaining and hollering. Hey, white people, start telling other white people to stop being racist and killing Black people. Have the same drive when the Black guy from Milwaukee drove through the Waukesha parade and killed those people, elderly and children. Have the same drive to tell other white people not to do what this fool did. But I don't hear it. It's a shame, it's a travesty, but I don't hear you all up in arms. Why don't you police your neighborhood? You're always talking about Black people policing their neighborhood. Why don't you police yours? Why don't you tell those of you, and you know them because they're in your family, not mine, that are racist, to stop killing people? All people, Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, straight, gay, doesn't matter. The fact that they're killing people and the white community has said nothing. Accolades of garbage. How do we get rid of this? 833-212-1017 is the number. How do we get rid of white people killing Black people? Is it that we're so gullible that we just love everybody, want to be a good Christian and just let people in and then they kill us? I see the body language in white people, right? I see the fear, the glance, the fake smile when you come near. And then somebody will say your name and they go, oh, hi, how are you? Oh, wait a minute. Just because they put doctor in front of my name, now you feel safe? Otherwise, I was just some Black guy who might harm you. And you keep reinforcing the stereotype that all white people are racist. At best, they're scared, but you can't do that. That's not fair. We should all be treated as individuals. But yet, every time somebody Black does something, it's a group. Every time somebody white does something, oh, they were deranged. No, they weren't. Stop using mental health. Stop using fentanyl to cover your criminal activity. You're criminals. And whoever that idiot was, I saw his name, I'm not repeating it, was a coward. If you're man enough to do it, be man enough to take the consequences. Man up, don't punk out. Step up. But once again, everything will remain quiet and everything will be, they'll stick their head in the sand and pretend like, well, just wait for it to go away. And when you talk about being individuals and pulling yourself up by your bootstraps and being, right, taking care of yourself, that's what's meant by that. So that when people that look like you do wrong, you don't have to accept them into your group. Well, I got to tell you, I really want to get a hold of the writings that he has. I don't want to read them. It's enough for us to think that you're racist, and it's a whole other thing for you to write it down, reread it, and remove all doubt.
You are listening to Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Who is this at my door? Gina Della from Pella?
Hi, Dr. Ken. You have mosquitoes everywhere in here. Ew. You need Pella's 250 series of windows with exclusive hidden screens. They fit inside the actual window and protect you from nature.
Hey, yes. Now that's a phenomenal idea. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin to the rescue.
Get a 250 series patio door and 8 double-hung windows with hidden screens as low as $188 per month. PellaWI.com. Certain restrictions apply. See showroom for details. Offer ends 8/31/23.
The postseason push is on! Be here as the Brewers battle the Phillies Friday, September 1st through Sunday, September 3rd. Show your school pride at College Theme Night on September 1st, presented by GE Healthcare. Plus, get set for September baseball with the Brewers Fleece Fest giveaway on Saturday the 2nd, presented by Hupie and Abraham. Get your seats today at brewers.com/promotions.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
Stop. That dog does not want to be petted.
Just a little heads up before something bad happens.
Move your coffee cup away from your computer.
Oh, no.
So you can have more control.
Stop. You're texting your boss by mistake.
Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Warning. The cap is loose on that ketchup.
Don't wait. You have the power to change the outcome. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
I noticed that my central vision started to blur.
Figures that are usually straight started to distort to become wavy.
What are these little dark spots with blur that I'm seeing?
There's a blind spot like a blob over my vision now.
Is my vision lost forever? Why did I wait so long to see a retina specialist?
Retinal disease can steal your eyesight, but it doesn't have to. Patients who seek care from a retina specialist in a timely manner have the best chance of preventing vision loss due to age-related macular degeneration or diabetic retinopathy. AMD symptoms to look out for are distortion or warping of straight lines, as well as blurred or loss of central vision. Patients with diabetic retinopathy should seek treatment if they notice the appearance of spots or floaters or blurred and distorted vision. Don't delay seeing a retina specialist. It's worth the visit to save your vision so you don't miss out on life's precious moments, like seeing your grandchild grow up, enjoying a sunset with that special someone, or reading a good book. Visit seeforalifetime.org.
Delays are sticking around along 43 southbound, basically from Silver Spring. It's going to be solid pretty much all the way through the Marquette interchange onto 4394 southbound. Part of the problem Left shoulder is blocked with a broken down vehicle right about at Fond du Lac Avenue. So keep your eyes peeled for that. We've also got southbound 41 backed up a bit from Silver Spring down to Burleigh. And then back on the brakes from the zoo interchange down and around the hill on the southbound bypass. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, mainly clear, breezy, and cool. A low of 57 at the lake, 50 inland. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and breezy with a high of 72. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 101.7 The Truth.
This Associated Bank Sports Update on 101.7 The Truth is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Alex Tellez. Packers General Manager Brian Gutekunst has 30
Do you catch the voice?
Fellas deadline at 3 p.m. to trim the rosters to 53. Gutekunst can then resign 16 players to the Packers practice squad starting at 11 a.m. Wednesday. Over in baseball, the first place division-leading Milwaukee Brewers took down the team trailing down the Chicago Cubs last night 6-2 at Wrigley Field. Christian Yelich and Mark Hanna both hitting first-inning home runs to get the party started. Wade Miley pitched 6 innings, only giving up 2 runs, earning his 7th win on the year. Brewers now lead the division by 5 games, with Corbin Burns taking them out tonight, with first pitch scheduled at 7:05. Coverage over at WTMJ beginning at 6. This sports update brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown teams. Member FDIC.
This is Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris on 101.7 The Truth App, and 1017thetruth.com.